What's up guys, and welcome back into a brand new Rams house video, and today I'm going to be talking about Von Miller leaving the LA Rams and joining the Buffalo Bills in free agency, going over my initial thoughts and my opinions on it, and also talking about if this is going to be a huge detriment to the LA Rams as he was a key contributor, especially in that playoff run for the LA Rams. But before I get in the video, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below and how you think it's going to impact our team, and if you're glad that we didn't pay him the amount that the Bills paid him. But without further ado, let's just get in the video. So entering free agency, I was actually very confident that the Rams were going to be able to bring back Von Miller, just because when they made the trade for him, they made it clear that there's mutual interest between both parties in bringing Von Miller back. And he was just talking about how he wanted to run it back with the Rams, run it back with Aaron Donald. It just seems like it was something that was going to happen, and the Rams were going to do everything that they could possible to make it happen. And that stood true today. The Rams were actually very close to getting a deal done with Von Miller, and it just ended up happening where the Bills came in last second, made an offer that topped the Rams. That was an offer that Von Miller could not pass up. $120 million over 6 years, an amazing deal for him. And at the age he's at, that's a steal for him. You're rarely going to get that kind of money at the age that he is at, and so he didn't pass it up. He went ahead and signed with the Buffalo Bills, who are also a Super Bowl contender and look to be able to make it out of the AFC to the Super Bowl. And so this deal makes sense for me for Von Miller. But as far as the Rams perspective goes, this definitely does hurt, especially because we were that close to bringing Von Miller back, and just the expectation going the offseason was that we were going to be able to bring him back and watch more Aaron Donald and Von Miller dominating on that defensive line. However, with Von Miller leaving, I don't think that is going to really negatively impact our defense. That there's definitely going to be a huge hole to fill. There's definitely going to be that presence lost, not only from the leadership standpoint, but just the type of player he was. It's just so hard to replace. But I do think that the guys that we have there, Justin Hollins, Chris Garrett, Terrell Lewis, I think those guys are still really good quality guys. But Rams fans, we have to admit, we're just spoiled. We had Von Miller and Aaron Donald on the same defensive line, and it was really fun to watch. And you know, you can just kind of take that for granted and get locked into the mindset like this is normal, but we were actually really spoiled. And I think Terrell Lewis and Justin Hollins and Chris Garrett have really bright futures with the Rams, and they're still really good quality players. And as long as Aaron Donald returns, we still have Aaron Donald, who can split double teams, triple teams. We still have Leonard Floyd, who has proven so much with this LA Rams team. So I think we're going to be fine moving forward. This is definitely a big loss, and it definitely hurts, especially when we were expecting him to come back. And, you know, the Bills just kind of swept in there at the last second. But I don't want you Rams fans to be in panic mode. We still have an amazing team around us, and there's still plenty of money to go around that we can spend. And I think that this team is still very complete and still has those Super Bowl aspirations. There's still a team that is going to be going after that Lombardi and competing for that Lombardi next season. Von Miller was just an amazing addition who, yeah, he made those clutch plays in the big moments, and yeah, he made some amazing plays. He had that experience, the veteran experience, and he was able to pass on his knowledge to the younger guys. But it doesn't mean that our team is just going to fall apart because Von Miller's leaving. That's just the way that I look at it. It is definitely sad to see him go, but I do think that our team is going to be competing for that Super Bowl once again. As for OBJ and him re-signing, that still has yet to happen, but I do believe that is going to happen, especially with the money that we have. And who knows, we could bring in guys like Bobby Wagner, Stephon Gilmore. Who knows? We'll see what ends up happening with this Rams team. But I want to know your thoughts down below in the comments once again, what you think about all this happening and what you think the future of this Rams team is going to be with him leaving. But as for me, I am Rams House. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Horns up and God bless, guys.